can you share some insights on how you determine the listing price of a property? Because a buyer, when they're going to make an offer, a lot of them will see a home for sale and they're like, hey, I want to offer this. So how do you actually determine the price for the home that's going to be listed for sale? How does that come about?
Yeah, good question. So when we approach sellers, we're trying to sell it for the absolute most amount possible. That's always the goal.
The goal is to help that seller get the most amount of money.
Yeah, every seller we meet has a goal in mind, and we really want to understand that seller's goal, and buy in with that goal with them. We want to really partner up with them on their goal and help them hit that goal.
Yeah.
Which in every instance, that's getting the most amount possible so that they can go and do what they want to do, whether it's buying another home, moving out of state, maybe they want to downsize or upsize. So, the price really matters. So our goal is to maximize that value as much as possible.
Okay. And so how do you determine the value of that price?
Basically, we start out by looking at what the market conditions are. So we want to understand the macroeconomics. We want to understand, okay, what's going on nationally. And then from there, we're honing in on, okay, what's happening here locally in the county. Nationally, we're talking about interest rates and inventory.
Okay.
What's going on there with what's the Fed doing with bank rates? What's any new policies out there that could affect value nationally?
Yeah.
And then once we've established a good understanding of what's going on nationally, then we're taking a look at our local market here in the county.
I see.
So we'll dive into Shasta County numbers to get a feel for how many buyers are buying every month, how many new listings are hitting the market, how many transactions there are.
Yeah.
And that gives us an idea of that. And then the last thing we're looking at, once we have a good understanding of nationally, then Shasta County, and then at the very end, we're going to dive into the neighborhood analysis. We want to have a good understanding of what's happening in their neighborhood.
What homes have recently sold.
Exactly. We do what we call a comparable market analysis, and we take a really close look at your active competition. Right now, when you go to sell your home, if you've got 4 homes for sale in the neighborhood, we want to make sure we're competitive at the highest price possible as well.
Yep.
So we're really critiquing, how do we compare to the competition?
Yeah.
Okay. And for the buyers out there, what you could take on this is, study the homes you're looking at, and then it might not hurt to study the homes that have sold.